Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Who will get the better of this So digging in now, Dawa Lugo. He will lead this one off today. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Gardner. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Popped him up. Castro moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. He's the team leader in runs batted in coming into this one. He just has a knack for driving in runs, whether the runner is at first base or he's at second or third. It just seems like he's always driving the guys in. He even told me, when I get to the plate, I'm in scoring position. That's the kind of mentality he has, and it works.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first. Matthew Boyd starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Line drive to center field. Matuk is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Lugo over to his left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring up Mikey Matuk. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Count moves to a ball. The 1-2. Fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Again, a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Goodrum stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Here's Brett Gardner now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. The 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Grenier corrals it. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond from outfield to third base and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Goodrum in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1. Coming to the plate now, Jacoby Jones. The 2-2. Fouled off.
Ball.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
So he sets him down swinging. Jacoby Jones becomes the first out of the inning. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Next for the Tigers, the designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Hicks. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The 1-1. This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series. 0 for 8. Hit sharply on the ground. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 39, Aaron Judge.
1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mikey Matzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-2 now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and he fouls this one off.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
He loses him on ball 4. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 1 left for Detroit, but they're on top 1-0. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
The left fielder, number 11.
So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And now from the air, a jump throw. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Jones moving forward, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Drilled on the ground to short, fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Yanks strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Now batting, Grayson Greenier. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now batting, third base.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The left fielder,
Jacoby Jones, the next to hit, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Donald Lugo, man at first after the 2-out walk. Tigers leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and the throw goes right by him.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
In now, Miguel Andujar. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Luke Voigt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's going to hop over the wall for a ground rule double, but it won't matter much as they'll take the lead anyway. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, and there's one away.
The center fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow. For the guy in the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Yankees are challenging.
So here's one last
play.
look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Matuk moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jordan Zimmerman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Jones going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the pitcher, Gary.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Standing in now, Robinson Cano. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Liner toward right center. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at 3rd as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on 2nd had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to 3rd base.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Reined in to 2nd for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending. Now at the plate, Mikey Matuk. High and deep to right. Judge racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, 2nd baseman.
So striding forward now, Nico Goodrum. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High and deep to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
the catcher, number 17.
Stepping up now, Grayson Greenier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Aaron Judge. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's gone 3 for 6. Back up the middle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The center fielder, number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, 13, second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 4-1. Next for the Tigers, Jeimer Candelario. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 away. Into the box, Jacoby Jones. It was a walk in his last trip. Changeup called as 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Ready with another 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Standing in, John Hicks. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that in. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Greenier is after it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Gardner rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. They stretch the lead to 5-1. Throw won't get him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. The 2-1. Line drive, right field, base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's 6-1. Lane Hardy will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Miguel Andujar will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now another 2-2. Hit hard back at the middle. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. The second for one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now another 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4. Dylan Betances comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Previous history against Dylan Betances, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
The right fielder, number 9.
Nick Castellanos now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Ball even at 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
The center fielder, number 8.
At the plate, Mikey Mata. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 7-1 the final today. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. James Paxton earns the win, his 2nd, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that just It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
Now in the box, Aaron Judge. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. Here's Starlin Castro.
The second baseman, Starlin Castro.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Gardner, base runner at first with one out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Giancarlo Stanton.
A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. You're watching it. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Set to get his day started, Cedric Mullins. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Into the flat court and gone.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. What a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Stewart will be there to put it away in front of the big scoreboard.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in, DJ Stewart.
The right fielder.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman,
Here's Chris Davis now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. VR is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
batting ninth, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
In now, Luke Voigt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hard hit toward the hole, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. 3-1, here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and another foul ball. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Another payoff pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Mullins looking up into the bleachers and gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. This is line to left. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now the second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Starlin Castro 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-2. Here it is. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Stewart moving in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2. And here's Renato Nunez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
The pitcher.
So striding in, Jesus Sucre. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 2 for 12. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No, he's safe.
And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for the. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Flied out. In his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
For the Yankees, the catcher.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a. In now for the O's, Cedric Mullins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. This is pulled into right. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-2. Line towards center field. Mullins is right there, 1 down.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Luke Voigt. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mancini is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
This is popped up. Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Ready now for Baltimore, DJ Stewart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. DJ Stewart is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Judge racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Stanton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. At the plate, Jesus Sucre comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, and special. To lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late, that could prove to be pivotal.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at the.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Stewart is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
The 1-1 lifted down the line in left. Mancini is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. As he arrives at second without a play as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Gregorius.
Standing in, Didi Gregorius hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Mancini is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit on the ground out to short. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. They do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Cedric Mullins is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 2 down. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here on MLB Network. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Paul Fry is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Mullins. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Stepping in, Brett Gardner. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't get...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Striding in once again, DJ Stewart. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Stanton. He's there and records the first down. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Gloved by Castro, and there's out number 2. Digging in now, Renato Nunez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip, and it's fouled away. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Gregory Infante has been summoned from the bullpen. Start the 8th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Last time through was a base hit. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Stewart on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Hicks. Drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd. Striding into the box, Jesus Sucre. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this. And that's through for a base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Alcides Escobar. He singled his last time up. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready now, Cedric Mullins. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Stanton, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, coming into this game, this guy was the least of their worries. I mean, come on. He's in the bottom half of the lineup. Not a threat, right?
Now
Wrong. This is the second homer of the game. Pretty soon, he's going to start chirping at the skip to move him up a couple spots.
Chad Green enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles draw closer. Richard Blyer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
For the Yankees, the shortstop.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready once again, Trey Mancini. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 2 gone. Digging in, DJ Stewart. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Gardner. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Too high, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Judge going back at the track, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the AL Central, the Indians put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-5. The Boston Red Sox set 3 balls into the seats as they got a road win against Arizona 5-3. The Giants got 12 hits in this one as they beat the visiting Rays 7-4. The Rangers smacked 15 team hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-3. Alex Bregman was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Astros downed Oakland 4-3. The Atlanta Braves swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they walked off to an extra inning win against the Marlins 5-4. JT Realmuto was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping the Phillies get past the Twins 9-3. The Chicago Cubs took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-3. The Reds defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-2. Trevor Story had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in as Colorado got the best of the Dodgers 14-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the New York Yankees and the New York Yankees. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. And daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Atlanta Braves. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Verlander has hurled more than 2,700 major league innings in his career and logged in with an ERA in the low threes. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. At the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things first. The 2-1 home. Hit hard to short. Swanson brings it in. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Here's Carlos Correa now. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, just a 1 for 9. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So digging in now, Michael Brantley. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the 1st out of the inning. Here's Nick Mark. Markakis now, the right fielder, is lined against Justin Verlander. He's got 12 hits in 50 at-bats, and on 10 occasions he's been a strikeout victim. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. This is lifted out to left. And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the 1st out. Striding forward now is the DH, Tyler White, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Johan Camargo, and they'll need him to get something going here. Grounded to short. Correa is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, is lined against Justin Verlander. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Reddick is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Striding in for Houston, Robinson Chirinos, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Look into McCann for 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so the runners at the corners now with one away. So one out here with runners at first and third. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And that's a fair ball. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. So it's bases loaded, one away, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. So our situation as the bases loaded, 2 men out. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Over to Albies covering at second. Here's Ender Inciarte as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a liner. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. 3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Bregman into shallow left, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. 2 men on, 2 out, and up next the utility man Johan Camargo. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Springer, and that ends the inning. Tyler White will bat next. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit hard to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Line to the right side. but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. It's flagged down deep in the hole.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Robinson Chirinos. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Brian McCann. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Rounded down the third baseline, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. So runners at first and second here with one away, and that brings up the former American League MVP Josh Donaldson. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So it's first and second with two men gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And the runner is in from second. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Popped him up. Chirinos is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll try again. 1-2. Rip toward the gap in right. Springer is on his way home. He comes across to score, and the deficit is down to only 1 now. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2. Bregman leads off second with nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So a runner on second with one down now. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Sam Freeman, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. The set and the 3-1 pitch. This is line to left, but this is going to hang up there just long enough. Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hit hard towards center. And Markakis has got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Altuve for one. To Gurriel, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yuli Gurriel. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. One away for the Astros here in the sixth. And in to bat next, it'll be Tyler White. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Heading out toward shallow right. Markakis coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Swanson has a play, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Brian McCann, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
In there, a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
And next will be Dan's. B. Swanson.
Shortstop, Dan B. Swanson.
Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Now batting, Josh Donaldson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted into center field. Springer is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 outs. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. This is line to left. Acuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Bullet back up the middle. Springer patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. The 1-1. Fouled off. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And it's gone as they add still another. So stepping in, Nick Markakis. He singled his last time up. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll scramble back to first safely. So striding forward now, Ozzie Albies. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Brantley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to center field. Inciarte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Michael Brantley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Stepping up to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and into bat next it'll be Tyler White. Grounder down the line at third, and a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball, and he comes back with a fastball. And the next in is Johan Camargo. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. In the air now out to left field. After it is Brantley. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping up now, Brian McCann. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Dansby Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Into the box, Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Your attention, please.
New
Now
pitcher coming on. It'll be the hard-throwing left-hander Johnny Venters.
Johnny Venters.
Line towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the catch. Aroldis Vizcaíno takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. Gone! So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Third baseman number 2.
Settling in now, Alex Bregman. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Inciarte will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Bregman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.